Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you don't know me, my name is Takaya Monet and I am a fashion designer and pattern maker. Today I have a special video for you guys. I will be turning 24 years old August 22nd. We have to make a birthday dress. Usually every year I try to make a birthday dress. I didn't make one last year. The last time I made an outfit for my birthday was probably my 21st. Yeah, my 21st birthday. So it's been a minute since I made myself a birthday outfit, and I figured this year, why not? So I've been thinking about this concept for a little minute, I guess. If you don't know, I am a Leo. Yes, Team Leo. And Leo is basically represented by the lion. So with this design, I kept the, I guess, kind of animal idea in mind. Obviously, lions don't have a print like a cheetah or a leopard, and I wanted to do something very animal, very safarian. I don't know. I'm just really in love with animal prints right now. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make an animal print dress. I have been particularly very obsessed with the 2000s Godet, like the flowy 2000s Godet kind of dress. I love that look. I made a dress like that some few months ago and it did really well on my social media accounts. By the way, if you're not following me on TikTok or Instagram, you can follow me at Y2K Monet. So yeah, the dress did really well on TikTok and on YouTube. And I've gotten so many comments of people just asking me how I made the pattern, how I made the dress, and if I can do like a tutorial. I figured, why not give the girls what they want? That was another purpose for me, I guess, making this dress for my birthday, because I kind of also wanted to do a tutorial to show people how I make the pattern and how to sew it together, because it's like a really trending style. So yeah, people were really interested in it, and I just figured, why not? That was pretty much my inspo for it. So inspiration, animal print, 2000 style dress. That's pretty much where we are now. I guess as far as the fabric and the color, I'm going to do something really soft, really flowy. Preferably chiffon, obviously, for the flounces. I thought about doing satin, but I figured I wouldn't be able to find like an animal print in a satin fabric. So I don't know. We're just going to go to the fabric store and see what we can find in a nice animal. I really want to do zebra print. I really had the idea of a zebra print dress in mind because I didn't want to do like leopard or cheetah print. I don't know why, I just didn't want to do that. So we're going to go with the zebra print. Insert a picture of my design, my beautiful design here. So this is what we're going to go for, that 2000s flowy kind of look, and we're going to do it in a nice zebra print. It's going to be altered right here with a little bit of ruching in the middle, straps that go around, be tied around the neck. That is the design. I must admit, I did cheat a little bit, just a little bit. I started making the pattern and the sample before I even recorded this intro. I don't really have a lot of footage as far as the draping and the pattern making, but I did record the full process of me draping the pattern and creating the pattern. I did an entire series on TikTok and Instagram. They can probably find that there. I think I'll probably like insert a few clips or something showing the draping and the pattern making process. I also went ahead and I already sewed together the sample. I did tell y'all that I cheated. The good thing about that is I recorded sewing the sample together. So I'm going to insert a few little clips of me sewing the sample together because I made it all nice and aesthetic. So. While I was sewing the sample, I noticed a lot of things that I wanted to change. Well, not a lot, just a few things that I wanted to change within the dress. Let me get the sample. Hold on. Here's our sample. Obviously not perfect. I did say that there were some things that I wanted to fix. So, first on that list is the godets specifically. I want to bring them up to about right here. So in the pattern I did some adjustments and I just brought that up like maybe 2 or 3 inches. I also wanted to change the flounce. I like these flounces, but it wasn't specifically the style that I was going for, and it didn't fully match the sketch. And I really wanted the dress to match the sketch. So we're going to replace this flounce, which is more of like a kite, boxy kind of kite shape, and we're going to go for more of a half circle shape, so that we get that like layered draping kind of look. Hope that makes sense. The top part specifically, I wanted to just like extend this little piece up like just a tiny bit, because I felt like it was too small. Obviously the mannequin doesn't have a bust, but on a real human, like that sits like a little bit low, and I don't want nobody to be exposed. So we're going to, so I just went ahead and made that adjustment to the pattern, brought it up a little bit. Straps are good. What else did I change? I also needed to adjust the back. You see, it doesn't fully like overlap a ½ inch how it should, so that the zipper can go there. So I adjusted the back and extended this a little bit. And one more adjustment that I did do was straightened out the hip. You see how it curves like inward like that? I don't want it to be too tight on the body, so I just straightened it out so that it's more flowy and not so tight to the body. I think I also extended the waist as well, because again, I didn't want it super tight on the body. Alright, so now we're on to my least favorite part of pattern making, which is doing the grading. We're going to digitize the pattern and do the grading. I am going to release this pattern on my Etsy August 22nd, 2023. I'm sorry, 2026. Stay tuned for that because it's on my birthday. It's like my birthday gift to you guys. So digitize pattern, grade the pattern, test the pattern, and then we're gonna head over to the fabric store. Obviously, I already went to the fabric store before I recorded this video, but we're gonna just pretend like this is a new day. Anyway, we got all of our fabric from the illustrious Move Fabrics here in Miami, and I want to show you guys what I got. So, for the lining, I got ½ yard of this white, it says white shirtling fabric. I don't know what shirtling is. I've never heard that before, but it's basically just feels like a plain white cotton. It's almost like a lining material, like it's pretty thin, which is what I like about it. So this is going to be our lining. It's going to just really cover the bust area and some of the waist. So yeah, that is our lining. For our flounces, I got this 2 yard, I can't see what that says. 2 or 3 yards, I don't remember. 2 or 3 yards of this white chiffon, which is just so perfect. Look how flowy that is. It's going to look so perfect. I should probably say the price. So for the lining, I only spent $9 for ½ yard, which is not bad at all. For this chiffon, I spent $14. Well, this is a polyester chiffon, if I didn't clear it up, not silk. That's expensive. And I'm not rich and famous yet. So this was only $14. And for the main attraction of the show, the main fabric, can I get a drum roll, please? Ta-da! We have this beautiful zebra print polyester charmeuse. I was so happy to find this fabric. I was searching around the entire store just looking for the perfect zebra print fabric because they did not have any online, and I was starting to lose hope, like, oh my god, I might have to change the design. But thank god I found this, and this is like so perfect and so flowy. It's not see-through. It is exactly what I was looking. And right when I was about to give up and go to a different fabric store, they had what I needed. So the fashion gods have helped me on this one. And for this fabric, I got 2 yards and it was $32. Just look how perfect this is. Like, That's gonna look so good. That's gonna look so good. Some additional things that I got: a zipper, invisible zipper, of course. This one's 24 inch. I only needed a 20 inch, but they didn't have that, so we got the 24 inch and we're just gonna cut it. I also got, this isn't from Mood, but this is actually from Amazon, and I'm gonna see if I can maybe like link it below or something. But I got these little beads. I got these, like, look how shiny. I got these little beads because I wanted to do like some hanging, I guess, little beaded strings, like going like that. You'll see it when it gets put together. These were like, how much did I pay for this? Let me check. Hold on, I'm checking Amazon. So I paid $9 for these little beads from Amazon. Aren't these just like so gorgeous and so perfect? Like, FYI, I have never done any beading ever in my life, and I've been sewing for how long now? I don't know, but it's always a first time for everything. So we're gonna try, we're gonna attempt to do some beading. If it doesn't come out nice, at least we tried, right? And last but not least, I also got some new fabric scissors, also from Amazon, not Mood. I really needed some new fabric scissors because the one I had were just getting so dull, and I don't know how to, I guess, sharpen or refresh scissors, so I just bought new ones. These are more heavy duty and like bigger anyway, so I'm glad I did that. These were like $7. I got some really tiny fishing thread, or like clear thread, so that I can do the beading on the dress. So that is all we got. Now we can get on to the fun part. We're going to start sewing the dress. I'm done talking, let's just get into it. It is currently 1:30 and we're about to start cutting out our fabric we have here, and then we're gonna start sewing. I just finished cutting out the fabric and it is now 2:49 p.m. So almost an hour, like an hour and 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes, just cutting out the pattern. So now we're actually about to start sewing. Alright, so this is where we are. It's currently 10:30. And this is pretty much where we got so far. I did the top, did the ruching, did the straps, did the zipper in the back. The lining is already attached, and this is what it looks like towards the bottom. I haven't added the flounces yet. This is just the base of the dress. Honestly, everything looks good. Like, I don't need to make any adjustments or fix anything. Tomorrow, what I'm going to actually do is put the flounces on, because I'm like really tired today. So tomorrow we're just going to do that, and we're probably going to finish sewing the dress tomorrow, like fully finish sewing the dress tomorrow, and then probably the next day we're going to do the beading. So good night. All right, y'all, it is the next day. We're going to actually make a few changes to the dress. Originally, the flounces were just going to be white, like in the sketch. They were originally going to be white. I did a little bead sample. I really like how that turned out. Anyway, they were originally going to be white, but I didn't like how that looked too much. So I decided to also cut out some black ones. And what I'm going to do is like alternate it. I hope this makes sense. Like alternate it, so there's black, white, and then white, black. black, white, white, black. So we're just going to do it that way. So it's going to be 2 layers of flounce per go day. Yeah, I'm going to get started. Updates. I just finished the flounces on the dress and it looks so good. Well, not fully. I still have to burn the ends, but I'm tired and I'm going to do that tomorrow. But I'm pretty much done sewing. This is what it's looking like fully sewn. And I love how the flounces look. They look much better than when I just had it plain white. So yeah, let me do a zoom out. Like I said earlier, I made a little sample of the beads just to see what it's looking like, and I really love how that looks. So I think we're gonna do one right in the middle, and then we're gonna have some like drape towards the sides. And also I was just playing around with it, and I think I might put a few on the flounces just to give it a little, it wouldn't be this long, but just to give it a little extra pizzazz and flair. So yeah, we're pretty much done sewing the entire dress. So I'll be back when we start doing the beading. I finished burning the flounces at the bottom. You can't see it right now, but I am going to start doing the beading. I already did one right here, so I'm just going to start doing the beading going that way. So since I've never done beading like that before, I figured I would just, I don't know if you can see. So I put the biggest bead at the bottom, and I'm just gonna feed it onto the thread. There's no specific order that I'm going for. I'm just gonna, I don't know, see what it looks like. So I did one full one, and I'm just gonna attach it here. I think that looks good. Change of plan. I took a step back, looked at the dress, and realized that I don't like this. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna take this off and probably not do the beading anymore and just keep the one in the middle, because I don't really like how this looks too much. I don't think it really matches. So yeah, I'm gonna take that off and just leave the one in the middle. With that being said, that means the dress is pretty much done. Next time y'all will see me, I will have the dress on and we will do a little photo shoot.